comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Sun, 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 here we come. 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 It's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. It's alright.
Here comes the sun. Sun, 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 here it comes. I like that song for some reason. Ready for it? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, go.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Rhythmic.sv.com.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Rhythmic.sv.com.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Krishna
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Beats.sv.com.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama
Beats.sv.com.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama
purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Oh Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Oh my Lord Krishna Hare Hare Oh my Lord Krishna Hare Hare Oh my Lord Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Gauranga Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna
Beats by SV.com.
Sri Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Purchase your tracks today.
Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Chaitanya Oh, my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, oh, my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, my Lord, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Oh, turn your mics on. Let's chant some japa. The holy name. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
So
Hare.
Maguri, mute your microphone. Let just see. I think we need just ecstatic voices. I mean, really ecstatic. When all the Vaidhi is out of you, and it's coming very soon, very soon. And but let's keep it with just the ecstatic voices that are at this platform. I think that might be. I've been getting intuition to that, um, so just mute your mic and just let Lalita and I chant. And yeah, it's just there's a vibrational thing, and we want to maximize that. You think that's right, Lilita? Does that sound? Am I on there?
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, I always hear this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just mute your mic there, Shamagori. Gradually, you see, this is a whole special rare vibration, and we keep it like that. And everybody's coming along at their pace, and I think this energy needs to come out. It's like yeah, and it's too many voices anyway. Just a couple voices is better. Okay, but you stay on though. Don't go off. I would like to see your smiling face. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
If you feel bad, though, it's nothing to do with that. Krishna, Krishna. Trust me. It's, it's all perfect. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare Ram,
You
Hare Ram.
also need to see the difference, really the difference in the vibration. It's very important for you to notice that. And I need to actually declare it because people have a hard time making a difference. They don't see the difference. Lolita can see the difference. It's very lucky. We're all lucky to have her here. Oh yeah, music. Yeah. Actually, let's turn the music off. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, to confirm this too, because it's very, very rare what's going on here, and this is the goal of life. See, when you're this morning, Lalita was talking about life's ultimate goal in that Ramananda Roy conversation. It was really good. Really got my attention. I loved hearing all of these different levels, explained. And then she got to the last level. Matter of fact, anybody that comes on, since she's doing it this way, you treat when she's doing this just like you would with me. Don't just jump on there and start, let that flow go deep. And because she'll just go with it and all that, but it's better to, when she's channeling and all of that, just go up there and very respectfully listen at first until you see the right opening. Don't just jump right in there and just start changing the energy. That's not the way to do it. You just come on, just like you're with me, very respectfully, continue the energy, let it go deep, deep, deep. Then there will be the time, but don't just jump right in there because you're excited and stuff. Yeah. So, matter of fact, better if you're doing like that and people continue to kind of jump in there and stuff, you should either take control in that way and just say, okay, listen, I'm in the middle of something like this. Otherwise, you change the energy and you lose it, man. You see how I do. I do the same thing. That's why you see people, they come when they quiet because they know how I am. I don't like
interrupting a deep flow. And I didn't like it when they did it with you. I was like, man, you were just getting to, I was just ready to, and then, you know, hey, you're taking away my food.
Yeah. People think, yeah, she's a disciple. We don't have to respect her.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
talking about those who
No,
were
no,
there.
no,
I'm not
no,
talking about those two, but
no, no, no.
others, they have this mood of, oh, she's just,
Oh, hey, you
and we
deal
don't
with
have
her,
to.
you're like dealing with me, you know, more actually, in many ways. So you know, you come on like that with her. See, then you start to know. Just like, see, I'm here to teach you what the disciples of Bhakti Siddhanta didn't understand, and what the disciples of Prabhupada didn't understand. That those who receive the mercy of Guru, you treat them almost as you would do their Guru. Nobody's learned this yet until now. Is there you can learn this? You know, she has. You could tell how much mercy that she has in her body to understand the mission. And talking humility is to have that much bhakti like her and still want to serve the mission. That's humility. You know, she has plenty to be proud of. You know, and still has that mood. I want to serve my guru's mission. You know, that's uncommon.
Of
You know.
course.
So you'll all learn that, because if you do, then you've overcome a major obstacle in devotional service, and then the whole world of devotional service opens up to you. Then you can see Krishna Das. You can taste all of these devotees. You're deeply part of the family. You can taste the ecstasy of Krishna Das Kaviraj, the ecstasy of Rupa Goswami. See, but you got to see it in the living devotees here. Okay? Yeah. So I'm not saying that you guys didn't. I'm, you know, that the ones that came on like Govinda and all that, but you know, just kind of keep that flow going, and then you look. The opportunity will come. This is learning how to participate in the pastimes, where you're not just, you know, like a little child, you know, just barfing all over the place, you know? Passing urine and stuff like that. Did you say? Let's hear what. You're trying to say something there. I didn't hear.
Me? No, Guru, I
Not
just,
you. Her.
oh, sorry, yeah.
Did you say something? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you both talking about this morning?
Not you. No, I'm talking about somebody else. You weren't there. I
Oh,
don't think.
okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
was
weren't.
watching Lalita's class, but I
Oh,
had
you
to
were.
go.
Yeah, she was there. She was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you weren't on. You weren't on the live. I don't. You didn't. No, you weren't on the live. You weren't on the live. You weren't like here.
No,
You were
no,
not
no,
in
no,
the
not that.
screen.
Yeah. So I'm not
No,
talking
not
about
that.
you.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah. Not talking about. Okay, yeah, just the idea,
Okay.
you know, just be a little more sensitive, you know, to that.
Okay,
So,
I
mute, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that's the idea. Yeah, anyway, we're all moving on and deeper. So, yeah, so the conversation with Ramananda Roy and Lord Caitanya, Lord Caitanya kept saying every time he said, oh, Varnashram Dharma, you know, oh, that's external devotional service. You tell me some other means to attain. You know, that's so important, that statement. Tell me some other means. You people out there in ISKCON, in Gaudiya Math, in Gaudiya Samitis, or in anywhere, that if you haven't attained the Lord, you know, and if you're not saved, you got to know. I mean, are you saved or not, man? Saved, you know, if you're in doubt, like, I don't know, man, well, then you don't know God. If you knew God, you know if you're saved or not. So if you're in doubt, well, you're not saved yet. You know, that's the whole thing. You're not conclusive. You're not understanding things deeply. Or if you think you're saved and you're not conclusive, you're not saved. You're just bullshitting yourself and others. Even if you are saved, you know, there's still work to be done. Like, you know, I had one student here, you know, after I chastised her, Well, I thought you said I was saved. See, that's the Maya idea. Oh, you're saved, and now there's no more purification. Now you can do whatever you want, and you can go and offend beautiful devotees. Oh, bullshit, man. You're here with me. I'm your teacher. Not on my watch. You're going to continue. Just like you could be qualified to go into Krishna's pastimes, you're still going to get purified. There are devotees there that are qualified simply because they have the attraction like some devotees here do. And they still get purified there of these subtle things. Yeah, when you start still having little jealousies and stuff that actually, confuses devotees and new devotees, how are we going to preach if we don't cut that out? How am I going to preach this? All these beautiful devotees coming, and as soon as they come, you get jealous for no friggin' reason. That's the thing. No, so much mercy and still fucking jealous. I can't believe it. And you don't think I'm going to be on that one? I'm going to be on that. I'm going to, cut it out because there's here people are coming for shelter, and here you're supposed to help me. You're supposed to be an assistant, not chase beautiful devotees away because of jealousy. So that's uprooting that, You have a problem with that too? Friggin' bad, man. This is not a Prabhupada thing where he says, oh, there's so many jealous people in this movement. Hey, no, that jealousy is going to be purified. There's no reason to be jealous when you have the mercy of Krishna, the mercy of a Vaishnava. And you have ecstatic devotion where, and you harbor a little jealousy in there. You don't think I'm going to be after that? Because that little jealousy is the Judas. Okay? That's the thing. Yeah, that's why Jesus was captured, right? You had a Judas there. So, yeah, so I'm going to get the little Judas out, wherever it's lodged. That's the sinister force that wants to kill the baby devotees. See, it always goes after the babies, the young ones. You notice that? So you need that awareness, whoever's like that goes after the beautiful babies, like Amy, and stuff, the new ones that come. That's the Putana obstacle. And if you don't become aware of it, it works through the back door, to try to destroy from the inside. Even, it's the way Maya works even in the world. America is being destroyed, not from the outside, from the inside. It's an inside job. The same thing in the Sanghas. You don't think it works in our Sangha here? Maya will want to, she does, that's just what she does. It's up to us to become aware, knowledge of the obstacles, and root that out from the inside. That's just like the same thing. If America is not going to be destroyed, it's going to be done from the inside. See, people have to become aware of the sinister force destroying things. It works the same in religion. Well, this is beyond religion. This Sangha here, Maya can only destroy from the inside. Now you see from the outside, nobody, they could say whatever they want. But from the inside, people come here with an open heart and they see one devotee, they start blaspheming their gurus and everything, and they get confused. Already it's happening. One guy says, well, I don't know, your disciple is, just blah, 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 saying lying about, that I say kick them out and all that. See, that's the Putana, man. And it destroys the faith of other people. Yeah, so I don't care how much ecstasy you have. If you have that quality inside, it's got to go. And this is how it does. You become aware of it, even though you hate it. You hate me saying it. You hate, that's the way it is. It hates to be dislodged. It wants to stay here and create mischief. You notice that? So we got a lot of stuff going on here, right? And it's a lesson for everybody, So if I see any of that thing going, don't think I'm not going to act, because hey man, it's the you know what Krishna, his quality is? He's the protector of the devotees. He's the savior of the devotees. See? He's he's the nourisher of the devotees. What do you don't think what do you think a real guru is? He does that through a real guru, and he protects his real devotees who are taking shelter. Even those persons getting purified. That'll take you down, man. That'll keep you out. That once you start offending real devotees who have real bhakti, your demise is for sure. I mean, of course, you'll get up once you rectify that. But why do you want to do that? Why do you want to be kicked out of the kingdom because of offense to real pure devotees? Who would want, So that's while I'm here, I'm going to do the best I can to root these things out when the Lord makes me aware of this stuff. Okay? So now that real nice devotees are coming, they need protection. You could tell the quality is amazing, and they got to be protected from the inside. From being attacked from the inside, from those putanas and the little, like in Krishna Lila, it was the same. What do you think? There are demons that came and acted like friends. We have that inside ourselves, the hypocrisies. They come and they act like our friends, but they're not, and Krishna rooted them out. See, so he does that in a sangha through the devotees. Like, that's just how he works. It's good, so just deal with it, what are you going to do, man? See, and it's a test to how much you really have faith in your real guru. If you can't take the purification, then how are you going to take the pastimes of the Lord? You'll just go away. What, you don't think he did this? You can read now. When you go through this stuff here, then you read the Leela and you really understand the Leela. You see the same thing happen there, because the same thing is here, because the Lord here, that same Lord Caitanya is here working. Yeah, go ahead, Lalita.
Kicking in the chest is really kicking that false ego.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you feel it in the chest. It's really in the chest. You feel.
Yeah.
That's
You see, Nityananda kicked Shivananda Singh, but he didn't have any false egos. He saw the real truth of it. See? Kicked him in the chest, and he felt, he touched my heart. How fortunate. He saw conclusively, like, wow, his feet touched my chest. Even though it knocked him across the road. You don't get kicked by Nityananda and it's just a soft flower. For him, it was. He thought, wow, this is great, But not everybody saw that. They felt kicked. Their false egos felt kicked. You see, don't think that everybody was completely purified and of everything and there. That's why they came also with Lord Caitanya, to go deeper. That's why you're here, to go deeper. They reacted differently. The wife that was attached to her kids, more attached to the kids than Nityananda. Nityananda is God, man, the supreme personality of Godhead in the form of Nityananda. She reacted because of her attachments. Like, cursed our 3 sons have died. And Shivananda Sain knew because he's completely self-realized. He says, let my 3 sons die for all the inconvenience. Could you imagine? For just the let them die for all the inconvenience. In other words, he knew. How could Nityananda do anything but bless? Anything to do with God or a real guru is nothing but a blessing. And if you see it anything otherwise, you're getting purified. So if you get kicked here, and you're going to get kicked here sometimes, And if it's not like, and you think, you hate me for it. No, okay, there you go, man, you're getting purified. So even though, whether you like it or not, you're still getting purified. When I kick these gurus, whether they like it or not, they're getting purified. Because Lord Caitanya did the same thing, and most of them became self-realized. If you don't get the kick, usually it passes you by. You're lucky to get the kick. Radhanath and Acharya Dev, you're lucky to get the kick. And if you don't get it before you kick the bucket, then at least some of your disciples may get it. And they'll save you because they found the real path. See, and you deliver your father and mother, right? Well, the Lord, that's how He'll do it now. Your father there, your spiritual father who's not clear and not self-realized will be also part of that. Because, they're coming to Prabhupada, they have faith and they've given their lives. Why shouldn't they also get it? So we'll get, you probably won't get it. You guys are too old. You're not like youthful Gohari. I learn new things. I learn more things than my two students do. Because youthfulness, the bhakti is youthful. Stay on the cutting edge of everything. See? They can't. They just like the old dogs. Yeah, blah, 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 like these old fogies, man. Aren't they? They're Shamaguri old fogies, man. Very fine Prabhupada said this. Grumblers. This is going. Prabhupada didn't teach me this. You're right, he didn't. He left it for us to teach. Finishing touch, like Lalita said this morning, it was a beautiful conversation, man. Everything is in that conversation. I preach it every day, same conversation, right? Varnashram Dharma, external bhakti. Why should I be faulted? Because I say what Lord Caitanya says. You can't take it. That's why you can't understand. It's like a person that learns, only knows addition and subtraction and multiplication. And a person comes in with trigonometry and you think, well, this guy isn't showing me addition and subtraction. That's your Varnashram Dharma there. You're teaching in ISKCON. And also Gaudiya Samiti, you think you're so proud of your Raganuga without the Raganuga. Where's the Raganuga? This is all in your mind's Raganuga. You don't have these deep conceptions and realizations that come from Raganuga, come from the spontaneous devotional service. See, and they're just like that. Oh, they get kicked. This is a kick to them. The truth is a big kick. They get offended. And I'll do a Jesus thing. Blessed are those who are not offended by this preaching. And I'll go even a little more deeper and conclusive. And blessed are you who are offended by these things that I say, or we say. See, you don't get out of it. You're blessed either way. You that rise to condemnation and criticism and finding fault here, and you who rise like Shamaguri to life everlasting. What a great show we do here, huh? This is a fantastic show, man. Greatest show on earth. It's the new one, man. Eric says, I was reading how Krishna protects surrendered souls, even if they are his enemies. That's right. This is how it's done, Eric. You read, now you see. See? But listen carefully. Otherwise, you're too much in the reading and speculating from the reading, see? See, so in the conversation, all these things, rejection, even Brahman, even those who attain Brahman, and are fully joyful. Can you imagine? You think that's it, right? Fully joyful. All right, equal to everything. I don't hanker for anything. You think that's it? And the Lord says, poo-poo, poo-poo. That's external. Tell me some other means to attain life's ultimate goal. See, because nobody knows what life's ultimate goal. ISKCON doesn't know life. So don't tell me you know life's ultimate goal till you know it, till you feel it, till you realize it, because you're relishing it, tasting it. Life's ultimate goal is love of God. Let's see it, man. Let's see you relishing, tasting it, so then you know it. Knowledge means knowing. See, knowledge, you think knowledge. No. Knowledge means knowing, experiencing, being the verse, being the recipient of the mercy of those verses, being a devotee Bhagavad. And then when people hear, see, then Ramananda Roy says, whoa, you're rejecting Brahman even, that joyfulness and all of that, fully joyful and everything, and you've attained pure devotional service even, because there's a little bit of that, because you're joyful, right? Because you got God now, and you're equal to everyone like the Lord. Yeah. The Lord's saying, yeah, there's another level. What is it, Ramananda Roy? There were actually a few more levels. But what is it? This is the level I preach here. He says, oh, well, if you abandon that level, abandon your faith in that level, that's it. You persons that are fully joyful and equally disposed to everybody, just learn about these pastimes of Krishna, the Leela avatar that comes here. Learn about from a self-realized soul who is a real knower of Krishna. See, they're Bhagavad Gita 10:10 in person, those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy. See, this devotional spirit of Vrindavan that they all have towards Krishna. Oh, they can explain. You just listen. Give up your speculation. Brahman speculation, thinking, it's speculate. Think, oh, it's full. I found this is it. This is God. This is the ultimate. You know how many impersonalists are preaching like that? You don't know the personal yet, right? This is kind of a little bit impersonal, right? Yeah, you're fully joyful. You're alone with the universe. You're equally disposed to everybody. Yeah, you're still, because you're not really, you're in the relationship with Brahman, but how much revelation do you get in that? Only up to that point. Yeah, but if you hear from a Vaishnava who knows the personality of Godhead, that's why I'm in this Sangha. That's why I'm with Prabhupada and through his books and these devotees. To know the personality of Godhead. Yeah, see, but somehow or other I've done this, and that's why I tell you, going through this course here, if you take another birth, you'll know what I know, because you're already knowing what I know. You got the mercy of a real Vaishnava. See? So you don't have to go backwards and go to another course in Vaidhi Bhakti again. You already done that. You went beyond that. Now you're at the stage of that verse. Yeah, just give up your speculations and hear about the as it is pastimes and qualities and characteristics of Krishna and Krishna's true philosophy without speculation philosophy. Hear about Guru Tattva, Rasa Tattva. Hear about the relationships between the Lord and his intimate devotees. See the ecstasy devotees get from relishing even one word, tasting one word or one verse, like Lalita said today. Oh, I don't know if I can continue read. I might have to just stay with the one concept and just, eat the food, because Krishna wants to eat, man. Sometimes he just wants to taste these verses, talk about them, give purports. Why do you think these acharyas write purports? They want to taste and chew the food. And we eat that food and get happy. What do you think this is all about? I take all that food and chew it again. See, taste it again. See, it becomes even tastier. More realized, more understanding, more application. You can see how it all applies. We bring more people into the kingdom. We make bridges. Lord Caitanya is a safe bridge to the spiritual world. That's his quality. That's why I teach Lord Caitanya's teachings. Why wouldn't I use the safe bridge? Why do you want to use dangerous bridges like ayahuasca? Who the heck knows what can happen? Or LSDs. Or or mushrooms, or whatever artificial things you're doing to realize the absolute truth. Some of these meditations are dangerous. These things, these Buddhist meditations, they have you do this stuff where you don't do any activities, energy, and force that kundalini to rise. And I've had people that burst out of their neck, man, literally burst, fire, it burns right out through their neck. Some went insane. Why wouldn't you want the safe bridge? Isn't this really, this is as safe as you're going to get, man. That's why people are grateful here. Can you imagine anybody advancing to this stage? This is right the stage where Ramananda Roy said, yeah, you just hear the pastimes and everything, and the next stage is spontaneous devotion. See? Because that's what happens. It happens here, right? So therefore it's confirmed. The book is confirmed. You hear, you've given up your speculations, some of you. And those who don't hear so good, because your kind of mind's going all over the place, you hear but don't hear. And I can, you get tested because I can tell if you don't hear. I tell how you speak if you're not listening. You'll preach the speculative path or something. It's so simple here. This is where when Ramananda Roy said, if you just give up the speculations and just hear from a self-realized soul about these things, then spontaneous devotional service is the next platform. Spontaneous love will awaken. And you know what Lord Caitanya said? He didn't say, wow, that's it, and everything. No, he said, that's all right. See, now he said, now you're getting somewhere. You can't jump over this. That's why even here, don't think you can jump over hearing here and then go into your own readings only. Think I'm just going to read. Well, if you're going to read, chant the verses too. And then love will awaken. And not just here, in your mind. Yeah, see? And then spontaneous love awakens. Now you can start, when it starts to get condensed and everything, your relationship with Krishna begins to be more realized. All of a sudden, you look at a certain pastime and you can think, wow, it's so nice how Mother Yashoda is mothering and fathering Nanda Maharaj, mother and father of Krishna. So, you relish that, you taste that. Or the friend of Krishna is playing with Krishna really, or the intimate servant of Krishna is like that. See? And if you're a gopi, you relish all of it. You just, whenever your mood or taste is there. Matter of fact, this is Gopi Bob here. You got a guru. People ask, what is Gohari's relationship? Well, you don't deserve to know. Why would I tell you? Just have doubt in your mind. It's the stupidest thing to even ask. If you can't see what relationship the guru has here, you don't deserve to have me tell you, because you'll just create doubt in your mind. Why would I say that? To tell you. We just show you everything. You want to know what my relationship is? Just keep hearing, keep looking, and you'll see. It becomes as obvious, plain as day. Can you see the idea that these people, when they say that, like they want it cheaply, they don't even want that one lady, Carolina. Oh, what she tricked this, a big trick. Oh, what is Gohari's relationship like? Oh, yeah. Like they never come to one friggin' class, and they deserve to know the most intimate things. And you could tell them, and they'll say, oh, fault finding. No, you tell them the truth. You don't deserve to know. You don't even come to one class. Because if you were purified, you will see the relationship of the devotee, because you see how they relate to Krishna. It's in the relationship. And you got to get purified to see that. Don't think even listening for 6 months, it may not be that. You might have to listen for 5 years. Who knows? Fani says, I feel a second larger wave of devotion coming through in this Sangha, since sometimes Guru Maharaj, not that I'm a seer, but just expressing what I see. Yeah, this is by that dream I had. Yeah, this is a second wave, because you see, we're going deeper, and the Lord is trusting us and bringing some really quality people. That's why the purification for some devotees is going to another level. Things that I let go before, I'm not letting go of. We're getting them, so everybody prepared. Otherwise, how can you assist this mission? If nice people come and you get jealous, and then they jealousy acts to kill that budding bhakti of a baby coming here. No way. You have to move to a different level. You may hate it, but that shows you that's the hate inside you still. If you hate what I'm saying in this purification, that's a sign that's great. That shows you're getting purified, man. There's something inside you that it's a sinister force that wants to destroy you as well as others. Destroy that. See, hey man, you have to be a real guru to do this job. Nobody can just do this job. The Lord has to use you to protect his devotees. And that is not a small thing. People don't know what being protected by Krishna means until you have a real bona fide guru and you experience that protection and how he does it through his real devotees. That's why you see devotees are not protected. You see why the Vaidis, you see they're not fully protected, are they? You know, even their leaders are mowing them down because most of them have the Putana obstacle in them. How can Putana give you protection? That's why you see Krishna says, abandon all varieties of religion and surrender to me. Well, he does that surrender to me is through his bona fide representative. That's one of his forms, that he comes in this world to save his real devotees. See, when you really purified, you see, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, Lord Caitanya, has come in the form of my spiritual master. Hey man, you should leave here if that's not true for you. And if you think maybe it might be true, good, you stay here and let's see if you come to that revelation. Because that's a deep one, man. Then the Lord can use you to be guru. Lord Caitanya said that. He said self-realization is you worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of the spiritual master. Because it's one of his forms, right? Am I saying something wrong? The only thing wrong with that could be is if Gaur Das or any of those gurus are not like that. That's what's wrong. Because the verse is perfect. Chapter 1 on Guru Tattva. That's how deep we're teaching here. What real Guru Tattva is. I'm just telling you the verse, man. It's up to you to see if the shoe fits and where it fits. Because if you figure that out, man, you're saved. If you really have faith in that. See? Lord Krishna comes in the form of Krishna, Lord Caitanya. See? Some form. Ram. Lord Krishna, that's all the same God. He comes in a particular form, right? That's one of his forms. Another form is plenary portion. See? Nityananda, Vishnu, all these other plenary portions. See, portion of that. What else is? It comes as a devotional manifestation. This Bhakti Devi, that's also Krishna, isn't it? That's why you tell me you love Krishna, you gurus there. Why don't you love this ecstatic manifestation here? Why don't, and conclusive truth is another manifestation of Krishna. Why don't you love this conclusive truth? I'm telling you the verse exactly as it is. You can check it all. I just make it more clear, magnify, clarify, exemplify. Gotta have a show, man, example. See? Another form is the pure devotee, the realized devotee. That's another form. They may not be spiritual master. And the other form is the spiritual master. This is the form of Krishna. That's why the devotees here are realizing this. They said, Lalita says, yeah, and Amy says, oh yeah, every time I just say it, my guru, glorify my guru, I feel so ecstatic. Why do you think that is? And more, usually more. Go ahead, Lalita, tell us you realize it. No. Yeah, you're yeah, see, it's just see? Because these verses are real, especially when you find where it's really happening. And if you can really get that, that's why you have to hear very carefully, get purified. Because all it is just realizing that by getting purified and hearing that, and then all of a sudden, it's true. Boom, you got it, man. Krishna's pleased. You got the pleasure of Krishna. I did that with Jesus. When I heard the glorification of the book of John, I just knew it was true. Previous lives, obviously, because, just like that. I just knew it. Boom, into the kingdom of God. Like that. That's what Prabhupada even said. You can get the mercy of Krishna in 1 second. But it may take 5 months, 5 years, 20 years. Many lifetimes, right? That's why these previous gurus are preaching like that. Can you imagine? What your false ego is out there, you Gaudiya Samiti people. Your false ego is you think, I'm going to go follow this many lifetime path of Narayan Raj. I'll never submit to getting it in this lifetime. I don't believe it. See? So, in other words, the message didn't get through of the mercy of the Panchatattva, because I preached the mercy of the Panchatattva. It's right there in the book. I preached the book as it is. I guess he didn't. Because why did he, for whatever reason, he didn't preach the mercy of the Panchatattva. Because, see, chapter 8 in Adi Lila, those who do not believe in the mercy of the Panchatattva, what is that mercy? This ecstatic devotion, prema, given as a gift. That's the mercy of the Panchatattva. That's what I preach. That's why you guys get it, because you have faith in that mercy. Faith in that path. You can abandon all these other things. You don't have to say, well, I missed this and I missed that. That's a lack of faith in Raganuga Bhakti, of this path that Lord Caitanya glorified. Abandon all variety. Didn't Ramananda say, those who abandon all that and take to this path with heart and soul. You realize, you kick that ladder. All I need to do is sit in front of a realized devotee and hear about Krishna and have this love of Krishna awaken in my heart. I've attained life's ultimate goal. What else is necessary for you? Can you imagine if you preach that emphatically as an example to the world, that you actually follow that path, heart and soul? You are an example of following. You know how many people you will deliver by that example, even though you're a disciple? You went in the door, you become the real shepherd of the sheep who are really looking. The blind people are looking for the real path. They can see it in you, as you. The Lord comes as such a disciple. You think spiritual master is the one who is on this side? No, the spiritual master is like Lalita and Johan, very ecstatically taken over, possessed by the Lord. And you can see the visible signs. You know who can't see it? Radhanath can't see it. Your illustrious Radhanath. Narayan Raj couldn't see it. He preached against it. He took 2 of my disciples, saying, Gohar, he's not realized. He has shadow stuff. See? Acharya Dev, he can't see it. Right? He can't see the ecstasy, or doesn't have honor, faith. In other ways, they don't know Krishna really. No, they're external bhaktas. Why would you stick with that? Anybody really want Krishna? What you can't see? This is 100,000 times deeper than that kind of stuff you're doing out there. We're telling the real method, isn't it? Lord Caitanya says, tell me something. Lord Caitanya came here. He says, that's external bhakti. Tell me some other method to achieve life's ultimate goal, which is love of Krishna. That's why we're teaching that other method, the deeper method, so people can attain life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna, which many people have already here, because they have faith in this path. That is preaching. When you find the real path and you develop faith in it, and the result comes out of Krishna, he's not an ingrate. You find the real path and you follow it heart and soul. You don't think you're going to get the reward. What is the reward? Life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna. See, devotional mellows. You see, Govinda, look at him. He's not thinking life's ultimate goal, I meet a guru and then I get rich materially. He's very happy, right? And that's it. Life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna, devotional mellows. Oh, wow, I love this. This is it, man. See, by example, he shows you. And by example, people show you the false path. They go to ISKCONs and all these other groups, Gaudiya Samiti included. Why? They want to become sannyas often, or they want to become gurus. They want to become influential. They want to become big scholars. Oh, how can you say that? You know how I can say that? Because they don't come here. If they wanted lifestyle, I guarantee you, my Lord Caitanya would send them over here, wouldn't he? Or somewhere where this is going on. I don't think there's any place going on. I met the biggest gurus here. I wasn't impressed. Not by one of them, not by that Sadguru, even in the ISKCON, not ISKCON. Well, it's kind of praise on them a little bit. This Sadguru was, I couldn't believe that guy. You guys think he's talking, and they all do this. They talk about love, 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 love. They're still, they don't have any idea what's going on here. And you think they're so great. See, that's because you're all neophytes. You want to go beyond neophyte? Come here, and I'll show you they're neophytes. You say that you'll see they have this neophyte teachings. All of them, even that guy with the tilak like this. Everybody's so impressed. It's Mayavad stuff. Low grade, low quality. It's okay if that's what you. A lot of people have this Mayavadi thing in their hearts. They even have spiritual experiences, and it brings them up to that Brahmin level. But my Lord rejected that. He said, that's external bhakti. You need to. So Ramana said, okay, well, how about this? How about if they give up their speculation and just hear from somebody who knows your personal attributes, who can relish your name in ecstasy and has achieved life's ultimate goal already. Oh yeah, that's all right. Yes. See, and then they will attain spontaneous devotion very quickly. Otherwise, many lifetimes for you guys. Too many, speculators, you have too many specs. Too many spots. You come here, we'll erase the spots. I hope to get some bitcoins from you. Yeah. Oh, you want bitcoins, huh?
He wants to become wealthy. He's joking.
Yeah, he wants some bitcoins, huh? No, they're in the. I got them. I'm waiting for to grow. They keep saying, bitcoins will go to 1 million. I'm waiting. I want to see if that's true. If it's true, we'll just send Shamagori a ticket and pay for a hotel, everything there. Matter of fact, we'll get her here even in the hot season. We'll just give her air conditioning. She can run it all day long. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Yeah, but hey, man, what about I'll give some bitcoins over here, man. You got a Bitcoin account. Hey, man, I'll give you my address. Let's see here. What was it? Was I reading something? What was I? Nothing.
No, we even didn't chant. We even stopped chanting.
Hopefully it said something. Okay.
For your holy talks.
Shoot holes and everything. Target practice. We did a little target practice here. Amy, why don't you come up? You must have had enough time to doll yourself up, man. Put your little Gohar t-shirt. Get up here. You can say, but the quality of preaching is getting so nice from the devotees, isn't it? It's just amazing. From Lalita's and Johan's and Amy's, whatever she's doing is like beautiful, And then you got the Andromeda's things she's putting together, and
It's very charming what Amy does. Extremely charming.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this. Yeah, you gotta realize, Amy, you give us happiness here now. You can't deprive us anymore of this. We want darshan. We need darshan, right, Shamaguri? We need darshan of Amy Rose. Yeah, the Lord is sending us beautiful devotees. Look at this Jane, unbelievable. So nice, She's not here because she's on tour. She says, she let me know. She said, oh, I don't want to come. I have to go on tour. She does I don't know, she does some kind of tour.
And she has kids, little kids.
And Jen has kids too. 3, I think. 2 or 3. Yeah. Okay, let me get a book out here in the meantime. Matter of fact, well, what chapter was that there?
Chapter 8, Madhya Lila.
Chapter 8. Yeah, let's go in there. Let's go to that where you were.
Verse 50 and a bit.
50, okay. 50 something. Okay. Yeah, I'll read it where it started first too. So Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Ramananda Roy, recite a verse from the revealed scriptures concerning the ultimate goal of life. That's the path, see, it's all in what he just said. It's just like amazing in the verses. Recite a verse concerning life's ultimate goal. See, the verse gives you direction. Number one, what is life's ultimate goal? What is it? Nobody knows, really, unless you hear it. You got to hear the verse, recite a verse about concerning life's ultimate goal. Okay, love of Krishna. Well, what is that? Well, see, that's why we have more verses. Even that verse, life's ultimate goal is love of Krishna. Well, what does that look like? Isn't it amazing? 50 years of following in ISKCON, people still don't know what it looks like. Why? Why do I know they don't know why, in general? Because they don't see it right here. Here is the manifestation of life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna. See, it's simple. So recite a verse concerning that. So Ramananda starts with reciting a verse that is very far away from that. See, on the outside of that. Oh, well, let's see. The verse is this. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties. See, Lord Vishnu is worshipped by the proper, that's what you're doing, worshiping Lord Vishnu. Mode of good, he's in charge of the mode of goodness, regulation, regulative devotional service, right? He didn't say Lord Krishna is worshipped that way, did he? Lord Vishnu. See, like Jarasandha, he was doing this verse. He was dedicated to this verse, just like you ISKCON devotees in Gaudiya Math and Gaudiya Smriti. Yes, you Gaudiya Smriti, you show symptoms of this verse. You are worshiping the Lord according to the prescribed rules and regulations. I don't care. You can Radhe all you want. Same with you, Radhakund Babajis. Most of you're worshiping the Lord according to this symptom here, according to the rules and regulations, and don't eat this and don't eat that and all that stuff, right? Don't tell me you're Radhe. You can tell me, but I know there's hypocrisy there. Because what you say like that, because this is so high, this goal, this is so high that you can't reach it, but you want to reach it. So what do? You just blah, 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 and speculate that you're there, but still you got to follow this regulative devotional path. So you're only worshiping Lord Vishnu. See? Same Jarasandha had that example. He was following strictly, like these people I just mentioned, the rules and regulations of the Vedas, doing the Varnashram system, being in the Varnas, being like brahmachari, right? The brahmacharis, you got vanaprasthas, you got householders, and then you got sannyasis, right? But the Lord says that's all external. And you are putting up on a pedestal these external people, external gurus, external sannyasis. And I'm here teaching postgraduate. I just tell you what the Lord tells you. Are you ready for it? No. Well, stay in that, man. Stay your many lifetime. See, and the Lord says, what does the Lord say? The Lord replied, this is external. You had better tell me some other means. So obviously the Lord wants us to follow some other means. You see, Bhagavad Gita says, those who know the nature of my appearance in this world. The nature of who? Krishna? Well, that was a little clear, but the appearance of Jesus Christ? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the nature of his appearance in the world is Jesus. Nature's Lord Ram? Yeah. Could it be more clear? Kapila Dev? Yeah, it could be a little more clear. The nature of let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. The nature of Lord Caitanya? Yes, the nature of his appearance. He made it so clear. The nature of the descent of Lord Caitanya was, hey, Ramananda, okay, that's the slow, many lifetime path that, Narayan Raj and Prabhupada was teaching and all that. That's the longer one. But tell me some other means, because I came here for the other means so people can come quickly to me, so I can embrace them quicker, feel them, right? Samagori, quicker, embrace and touch them, be touched by that Lord. Tell me some other means. And I get all this, I'm telling them some other means, like the Lord said, why do I get all, Lord, why do they misunderstand everything I say? Why are they against me? Because I tell them Varnashram Dharma is external bhakti. Why, Govinda? Why, Lord? Oh, I just trying to tell them what you said there. This external bhakti, tell me some other means to attain life's ultimate goal. You see, there are some other means. Yes, there's some other means, and we're preaching it. That's why you guys got it so fast. The Lord is pleased we're teaching the other means. Look how fast he reciprocates. Pretty quick, huh? See, when you do the other means, and that other means is not, well, let me offer my food here, to Krishna. What did he say? Hey, that's still external, Ramananda, right? Tell me some other means, for God's sake, man. Too hard, that food. I need some more softer food. See, Kamalakanta, come here, listen to this class, man. You faithful in this. Give me some prasadam, officer. Come on. Just tell you what the Lord says. Tell me some other means to attain life's ultimate goal. So let's just go to the other means. Why do we got to go through all the other steps? See, you want to go through all the other steps. That's what they're doing. They're starting at such a basic level. Come on, man. Anybody ready to get out of that level? That external bhakti? Don't you want to get whoever wants the Lord quickly? We got to align with his teaching. Okay? So the other means is like, let's go right to it, man. This is a few levels up because everybody can follow this level. Yeah, okay, how about this one? So this is, as stated in scripture, after giving up, that Ramananda Roy says, after giving up all kinds of religious and occupational duties, if you come to me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and take shelter, I will give you protection from all life's sinful reactions. That's liberation. You know, you come, you believe in the scriptures, you know, you come to the Lord, you have faith in that, and you feel lifted to Brahman. See? All sinful reactions in that sense. But that, you know, that's very hard. It's hard to do that. That may take you many lifetimes just to get to that stage. You'd be doing austerities and all kinds of things to get there. Renouncing all these things, coming to the Supreme Lord, you know, and doing your through austerities and reading the books and all that stuff. It takes a long time. Doing austerities. Yeah. So anyway, after hearing Ramananda Roy speak in this way, Lord Caitanya again rejected his statement, said, go ahead and say something more. So he's getting warmed up, but you know, come on, man, there's something more of, give me another means. Because the Lord wants to give this life's ultimate goal quickly. He doesn't want to draw this out. And there is a way. See, the Lord taught the way. We teach the way. It's just the people that they just have to realize that we're teaching that fast track. Ramananda Roy said, continued, Lord Brahma said, my dear Lord, those devotees who have thrown away the impersonal conception of the absolute truth and have therefore abandoned discussing empiric philosophical truths. Empiric, what does that word mean?
I think it has to do with the empire.
Yeah, well, yeah, but in here, check it out there. One who is guided by practical experience, empiric, yeah. One who is guided by practical experience, then precepts or theory. And then another one has unqualified or dishonest practitioner or charlatan. Yeah, they're both true. Yeah, okay. So there are a lot of people, this is Buddhism actually. Buddhism only goes by their own experience, you know, like what they experience in life and everything. That's their teaching. That's the teachings in there, is to go by your empiric experiences. But that's still another long path, because all you have are your experiences. You can't take from the body of knowledge of self-realized souls much, you know, because you're going by what you experienced only. Okay, so you got to get other experiences, and there's a way to do it. You got to take the narrow gate. See, so this is where you abandon all of that way that, well, I haven't experienced it, therefore it doesn't exist thing. Okay? My dear Lord, those devotees who have thrown away the impersonal conception of the absolute truth and have therefore abandoned discussing empiric philosophical truths should hear from self-realized devotees about your holy name, form, pastimes, and qualities. See, that's it. That's what we teach. Just hear about these things. And you find that just by hearing, you get purified of any speculations that, you know, and you start to taste your way into the kingdom. You realize this is the path of taste, because that's what Krishna does. Krishna is just tasting, He's just tasting his devotees' natures. You know, he counts his cows. You can see Lord Caitanya would just remember his cows, and see ecstatic love for that cow would awaken. Life's ultimate goal. What do you need beyond that? He would count his cows. He'd relish verses, taste these verses, taste the holy name. See, this is life's ultimate goal. Is achieved like that. Is this relish, this taste. See, everything else is insignificant compared. All other paths are insignificant. So this is the way to do it, is you just abandon everything you thought you knew and just listen to the deeper thing and learn about the personal aspect. They see that personal means more intimate, right? Personal. Oh, this is personal. Right, more intimate. It infers intimacy. So that's Krishna, more personal. So how do you get there? You got to follow this path. This is the narrow gate, isn't it? Listen to a self-realized devotee. See, even these gurus need to abandon what you think you knew about bhakti. See, they think, oh, I know everything. I studied the books and all that. And until they abandon that, they can't follow this path. But Amy can follow the path. Fanny can follow the path. For them, it's easy to let it go because they never developed that. See, that's why that path, the Narayan Raj group and all those, it takes them many lifetimes. They will come later. Oh, Amy. Oh, sorry. Thank you. You always got to say that, Amy, when you're backstage too. So I don't have to miss a second of My Girls Association here. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. See, and the rest of the verse was added. See, I stopped here right now because the rest of the verse was added by Prabhupada, and it's not in his word for word. And I found that's true because you could be stopped by this rest of the verse. See? So the rest of the verse was basically for his preaching because he mixed things. Yeah, what are you going to do? He's just trying to get things going. This work is saved for us because I'll show you. I'll demonstrate this. How this is not really this is added. So the rest of the verse says they should completely follow the principles of devotional service and remain free from illicit sex, gambling, intoxication, and animal slaughter. Surrendering themselves fully with body, words, and mind, they can live in any ashram or social status. Indeed, you are conquered by such persons, although you are inconquerable. See? So that verse, that rest of that verse kind of actually, it taints it. It taints the other part because then Sudras cannot do it. Sudras can't follow that. Then I'm sorry, there's no hope for you Sudras because you have to follow, you gotta give up all of those things, which is like, that's like for a Brahmin. Brahmins can, follow that. You'll be some of the hypocrites, that you ever see devotees, they're smoking their cigarettes in the closet. I've met many. I go to Mayapur, go look in the food store, go look at the wine openers. I look at all those things. I think, what's going on behind the scenes? I just go into the food shops of the devotees' food shops, and I see what the coffee they got in there, nice coffees, and the wine openers. Why are they selling a wine opener in a devotee shop there? Coca-Cola. Oh, you're not supposed to drink Coca-Cola. A lot of Coca-Colas. I don't even drink Coca-Cola. You got to be crazy to drink that crapola. That's poison in there. They literally poison you, man. Not even parasites like Coca-Cola. I seen somebody put on TikTok, they took a slab of pork, raw pork, and they poured Coca-Cola on it, and the poor parasites started crawling out of that pork. That's why they even in religion they don't eat pork, man. The parasites. They were I saw when Coca-Cola. The parasites don't like Coca-Cola, man. These demons, they're doing all kinds of shit to kill people. And these poor people here in Mexico, they don't carry a small bottle. They have big bottles of Coke. My God, carrying them all around everywhere they go. Every meal they eat, big bottle of Coca-Cola. People need protection, man. A lot of levels. Where was I? I think I got off a little bit. Yeah.
The Prabhupada.
Oh, yeah. This other part. Yeah. So actually, and actually that can be a hindrance because you get pride in doing these things often. If you just come as you are, right? I tell people, come and follow this verse, and didn't Fanny do it? And she got so much benefit. She felt Krishna and everything. And then everything automatically started to drop that needs to. Naturally. And the Lord ain't waiting. Lord Caitanya came and he gave ecstatic devotion, life's ultimate goal, to even beef eaters. Do the Vaishnavas know that? No. See? And they disagree with my preaching. Well, Prabhupada said this and said this. Yeah, well, he also said, these things. Like if you go to the word for word, there's none of that last part of the verse in there. Not even one. I'll show you. Not even a hint of it. June, in gaining knowledge, prayasam, unnecessary endeavor. Upadasya, setting far aside. Oh, I like that, unnecessary endeavor. See, unnecessary endeavor. That also includes the rules and regulate following that path strictly. See, put that aside. Because a lot of people say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't come here because I got to go worship the deity. Oh, really? That's a hindrance. When a devotee came into the courtyard of Advaitacharya, right? Advaitacharya, he was teaching Brahmins, following the path of Vaidhi, but he wasn't no Vaidhi. So he'd be worshiping the deity and doing all these things. And then a devotee comes in his courtyard, in the middle of the flame being offered, he put it down and went to the devotee to hear from the devotee, talk with him. See, setting aside unnecessary endeavor. That becomes an unnecessary endeavor. Come here and hear from the devotees. See, that's the Martha thing with the Jesus. Martha? The Martha? See, he said, oh no, I got to do these unnecessary endeavors, do all these things. And then Mary was listening and hearing. See, following the path of Ramananda Roy. And what did Jesus say? See, always conclusive. Vaishnavas, even in different things, if they got God on the conclusive map, he says, Mary's doing the right thing and it won't be taken from her. You go do your Martha. Go out there and do all that stuff. Let Mary sit and listen because she loves it, man. And she's following the real path. Because if you listen really attentively, get really purified, then you speak well. What do you think? Look at that, Amy, how well she's expressing devotional service principles. Better than Acharya Dev. Can you imagine? We got Amy Rose. She's sorry, you followers of Acharya Dev and Radhanath. Amy Rose is a better follower of the path than you guys. Is that humbling, huh? Ooh, that's a left hook, man. That's what do you call it? Hitting below the belt, man. Right, hit the weak spot, man. Just get them right, Amy. That's what we do. We hit them below the weak. We do anything. I shouldn't be telling them these things. I should be giving them the etiquettes, right? Oh, you're so great, Acharya Dev Radhanath. Oh, you're so great. And instead I say, What kind of greatness is you're not here? Here we have life's ultimate goal and we're preaching it. You're not here? That ain't so great. I tell them the truth to set them free, and they go, oh, I'm offended. His disciples so offended. Oh, well, hey, truth will set you free. I like that principle. Isn't that a nice principle, Amy? Truth will set you free, whatever it is, even though it's unpopular, even though it hits below the belt. You know, I know you don't want me to hit the weak spot, man. Because then you'll go down. That philosophy will go down. See? Well, Maya's like that. She'll look at that's why she looks in here. Where's the weakness is? Where's the weakness in the devotee? Because she wants to use it to take the babies down. Hey, well, hey, man. We got to do the same. Hey, man. It's war. You hit our weaknesses, we'll hit yours, man. Right? Maya's always, she's looking for a good, she likes this. This is great, man. She's got a contender here, man. You know, somebody to fight with. You know, you come here, you're going to mess with our Sangha, and we're going to mess with you, man. We got truth. You got illusions. You're going to try illusion everybody, illusion all your followers, you illusion all these religionists, and we just come along with the truth and we free them. We're here to set the captives free, man. Hey, man, I opened the book, man. I see. Hey, man, I've been anointed by the Spirit of the Lord to set the captives free. There are a lot of captives in religion, right? They got the oppressors, they got the Kamsas, hypocritically devout, all that baloney going on. The pedophile popes, all that stuff. Pedophile Hare Krishna Vaishnavas, huh? Isn't that history? Isn't that true? Am I saying anything? And they're still giving them honor. Oh, what's that about? And they never apologize. Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. But we just keep giving you honor because that's what we do. That's religion, man. A rat's nest. Okay? Truth is truth, man. No respect of persons. I don't care how big a guru you think you are. You know? Yeah, if you're a real guru, you'll protect the devotees that come to you. That can't be that Amy Rose didn't study the Vedic scriptures, didn't follow the rules and regulations, didn't take initiation from a fake guru, and she doesn't wear devotional clothes. Yeah. You guys should associate with her.
Not believing in the mercy, actually, not believing in the real concept of the Lord.
Yeah. See how much praise I give her? Do you see any pride there? See, we're scrutinizing these things. It's a test, and I'm looking. Where is it, man? Just pure love, man. See? Yeah. I think our screen is working fine, but it's probably your thing there. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Setting far aside, completely surrendering. See, completely surrendering. Again, you see to this verse, completely surrendering to a bona fide representative of Radha and Krishna, Lord Caitanya. Completely surrendering to this path. You don't have to do anything else. Completely surrendering to hearing from a real guru. The Lord is so pleased, and you'll feel it. When you're in alignment with that, you feel it. Oh, this is all I need, man. I just come and I'm happy, man. Yeah, you attain life's ultimate goal. Why? What else is beyond that? All you do is attain more of it, right? You come to the next satsang. Look what Amy does. She goes to bed earlier than me. I've been playing hooky. I stayed up a little bit later, Yeah. And she went to bed. She even caught Lalita's class. I had to catch it on the rerun. See, Johan was like that. Remember? He would get up like I would be in India and he would at different times. You get up really early. See, those are people who have spiritual greed. That's what it's all about. That's what you learn from Amy and Johan and Lalita's and anybody else. Shamaguri, you see, they got greed. Anybody coming here regularly, Janakis, Govindas, like Fani now, you see his realizations coming. He's having dreams now. The Lord's really pleased. He wants to share. See, he can remain in anything, householder life, all that stuff. See, and he comes and realizes, oh yeah, this is food here. This is the same kind of food, right? And he can remain anywhere. You see, but if I applied the rest of the verse, he wouldn't be qualified. If I said, well, you got noodles, I'm sorry, you can't hear, you like onions. Sorry about that, man. That's not according to the rules regularly. Sorry, you're out there, man. Oh, you're attracted to sex. Being normal, people are normally attracted to sex, man. What do you want? I have sex desire, man. I ain't anything special. See, I can't follow the verse, right? Because I follow all that. I don't even want to follow any of that. I just want to be natural. I just worship Krishna because he's so amazing. I feel so happy chanting his name. And relishing these verses. That's all I know. I can't follow that path. Even Bhaktivinoda said he couldn't follow. He was a meat eater. Did you know that? In our line, a meat eater. He ate chicken and fish and mutton. Oh, and they try to hide it now. Oh,
but they also cannot follow that path. They're all hypocrites. They lie and they cheat. All of them.
Yeah, that's it. They do. And a lot of them, like you were saying, they were having sex in the tents. Yeah, when I was in India, I had this one of these fake Radhakund Babaji gurus, man. He was a pedophile, actually. My ex-wife even keeps that name, which is I wouldn't. See, this is the hypocrisy in the groups. That's why it's crooked. This protects the real Vrindavan until she realizes these things. Can you imagine? Here she got lifestyle and she keeps a name like that, instead of the name that I gave her. You think Krishna doesn't look at these things? Sees where your heart is? Yeah. So this guy, he had all these people, Gaur Govinda disciples. You think Gaur Govinda? Yeah, it was nice, but a lot of these Gaur Govinda disciples were in his basement, in secret, chanting, all day long and all this stuff. And a lot of these Gaur Govinda disciples over there in Mayapur, he was telling me, he says, oh, a lot of them, they're homosexuals because they're trying to see this is what they're doing. They want to give up sex life because they're brahmacharis. But if they're homosexual, there's no fault in it because they give up the women. And they can do it with the speculation. They can do it with the men. This is religion, man. Weird shit, man. Weird. But is it surprising, religion? Look what's coming out of the Vatican. Unbelievable. That's the head of the snake is the Vatican. That's the seat of Maya, is religion. What we're doing is a miracle, man, And this shows you, even Maya ordains it because it's so beautiful and it's her master. And if you come this way, you'll be free of that. You'll be happy in this world like we are. Otherwise not. She knows there's one way out of this because she's only here for the ones in prison. She said, oh, you guys know your lesson? Oh, you're coming to where the Lord and his spiritual potency is? She's like this here. I'm not here to threaten her. She has her work to do. She's destroying stuff. Well, that's her work. We're in that phase. But, I know how to take signals from her, what she's doing, say, and use it to help people. She wants that. She wants peace. I mean, hey, if anybody wants to get out of her grip, she'll go, yeah, just if you go the right way, fine. If not, well, sorry, you're under her jurisdiction. If you follow these verses, what do you think these verses are here for? It's like an escape route. It's like a tunnel out of the prison. We've tunneled out. I got a tunnel here, man. These verses, these truths, this association is the tunnel. Just coming through the tunnel, you'll go right under the prison walls and all that stuff, and you'll be free like us. We're on the other side. Even though we come back in here into the prison, but we're not really in the prison. But we're here for the people to say, "Come on, we got a tunnel here under the fences and all the barbed wire, all that stuff's ready to cut you up." Just come right under the tunnel, man. Come into freedom. No. We're going to go. Those who are still in the prison, man, still servants of my religion. They got the oppression there, right? Kamsa was a religious hypocrite. He was pretending, oh, I'm so religious. Oh, yeah, I follow rules and regulations. Even Jarasandha, he said Kamsa, he's a good person. See, he was also bewildered because all he was still a Vaidhi. Vaidhi ain't strong enough to see what's going on. That's why the God brothers couldn't even see the stuff going on in themselves. But Prabhupada could see. See, I can see the stuff going on in my God brothers all the way up to the so-called gurus. It's so-called to me. If you're not following this path, man, this is why the Lord came here. You don't know? Well, you won't know unless you come here, because I teach that path, why the Lord came here. And when you know why, you're going to be very happy. You're going to follow this path. Why wouldn't you? It's the best of all paths. Why would you follow Buddhism? Why would you follow Mayavadi? Why would you follow Vaidhi under the shelter, which is a flimsy shelter of people who speculate, who don't know the ultimate goal of life, who are not manifestations of the ultimate goal of life, of showing you that they have actual transcendental, spontaneous love of Krishna? Why would you follow that when you get this, right, Amy? That makes sense. Break open the kit. No, we got it. We like to tunnel out, man. Because hey, man, the prison has to be here. You got to agree to come through the tunnel, the narrow gate. Otherwise, you stay in prison, man. You Vaidhis, you go stay in prison under the shelter of Acharya Devs and the Radhanavs. You stay. It's still a prison, man. Unless they have life's ultimate goal or a manifestation of that, they are not devotee Bhagavat, because the book Bhagavat is glorifying the devotee Bhagavat. And the devotee Bhagavat glorifies the verses in the book Bhagavat. Therefore, that's how you get out. And if you're not a devotee Bhagavat and glorifying that it's the ecstatic devotion, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, living devotee, then you are not a devotee Bhagavat, and you're still in prison, you're still blind, and your followers are still blind also. You want out? Come through the tunnel. The tunnel's right here. Come up and out like we are. And we're just in the prison to preach to you guys while we got our bodies here. Looks like we're in prison. Yeah, it's just an illusion. Yeah, otherwise, how are these people going to know if nobody speaks to them, who proclaims the truth? Right? Got to have a mouth, right? Mouthpiece. How can you play a flute? Flute cannot play. It's got to have the lips, right? You notice? You go look at a silver flute. Well, you take those lips off that silver flute and see what kind of tune you're going to get. Okay. You got to see. a lot of kissing going on between a Lord and a devotee. And then you start to hear the real song. Digging our way. You don't have to dig. The tunnel's already made there, Eric. That's why listen up well. See, that digging means you want to make your own hole. We already made the hole. The hole is here. It was made by the previous acharyas. All we got to do is climb through into freedom, right? We're going to get that little teachy thing out of you there, Eric. We're going to make you a great teacher. Tunnel's ready to go. Exactly. Just get in there. So, Amy, give us a word. Well, we got you up here.
Yeah, like for me, it seems like especially every day more and more, it's just so obvious. It's all becomes so much more obvious and clear. So it becomes like this feeling of just like wanting to figure out like how can I make you understand how clear this is, like for other people, you know? Because it's just like you're saying about the tunnel, it's already here. It's so easy. Just all you have to do. I mean, you couldn't have made this any easier. So all it is up to the person to abandon their own speculative thoughts, you know, and their own speculation, which is understandable. I mean, the mind is always, you know, wondering, and as we have experienced in our lives in the material world, everything is like upside down. You never know, like, what's this? What you don't really know what's what, because everything is just a manipulation, a lie, deceitful, down to everything from the government all the way down to even in your relationships with other people. There's always like this level of not really knowing what's going on. You're kind of always trying to figure it out in your mind. So of course, when it comes to something like this, that's going to happen to people. But that's why where I'm at is kind of just wanting to say to them, okay, just like, let me make this easier for you. Just don't think of any of that stuff. Like, just believe what I'm saying. And that's kind of like what you're saying, like, just, you know, but yeah, the tunnel's here. All you got to do is just walk through it. You have cleared the way so easily. And the devotees here have too. Like, I know sometimes, like when I've talked to Lolita, I mean, whatever, like, for me getting to this point, it's just been so easy. Like, everybody has paved the way. Everybody and the devotees here have made it so easy for me, like explaining everything so clearly and already having their own experiences. So I feel like that can just keep getting easier and easier down the line to make this like easier and more clear for other people coming along, so they can know, like, you know, very clearly what the goal is here, what the intentions are. That's really important, because the intentions here are to help the world. It's all for you. Like, that's what I want to tell the people. This is all for you. There's no motivation here except to get your soul to reconnect with what it wants to do. Even if your mind doesn't realize this, like, your soul wants to reconnect with its creator, with our creator. And that is the ultimate highest goal of life. Like, whether they know this or not, that's what you want. So come here, and then it all just works out. And then your material life, everything's getting better. Your mood, everything. It just literally is lifting. And you just start floating up and up and up away from this low conscious realm of this material world and all of this heavy weight that pulls us down. I mean, this is literally with our consciousness raises, our thinking, and our everything. But they just gotta, I don't know, just take a leap of faith. Just believe me, I guess, is what I want to say to them, because I already know, you know. So, and it's right here, proof's right there. I mean, I've done, I'm sorry to keep talking, but my whole life, like, I mean, I could go to therapy, everything. Nobody could say anything to me that was gonna make me feel like the next day, oh, okay, I love living in this world and everything's just so great, and I have all these wonderful goals to make money and whatever it is. I don't know what people want, you know, like, nothing. There was nothing that could do that for me. Like, I don't care if you gave, you know, like, and what I want to take some of the therapist's drugs so that I'm just a mind numbed zombie. That's not enjoying life. That's just like being numb and dealing with it, you know, like, so it's not upsetting you. That's not, so like for me, from my experiences, to have like this complete transformation and change in my entire perspective, my entire like outlook on everything, that's enough proof. Like I would want to say to anybody, like, and I know there's millions of me out there who go to one therapist, you know, or whatever they're trying to do, if they can afford to go to, doesn't matter. They're just going to wind up in the same position anyway, like struggling to find out what the heck the purpose is of their life and why they're, you know, and then this is it. So sorry, that was really jumbled trying to say that, but yeah, like this is the goal. This is what you want, and you just sit down and give your heart into it, and it will come to you. The Lord will come and work it out individually for you too. Like he'll work it out all the way it needs to for you. Perfect. It's all just so perfect.
Perfection. Yes.
Yeah,
Perfection.
and completion. That word is at like end game. This is the end game. I'm so excited about that because I didn't know what the thought of like just having to live like lifetime after lifetime of unfulfilled misery, and like there's like emptiness, just this emptiness, knowing that emptiness, like to have this, to be so fulfilled, and this like this new change of limitless, like endless possibility, love, what like a child, the way a child looks at things, this wonder and excitement and all this happiness, pure happiness, love, all these things. Children are experiencing that very short period of time, because this world's they're gonna see, oh, wait a minute, this place sucks, you know, like that's not, it wasn't real. My wonder wasn't real. But it is, but only because of this makes it is real, and it's now become real again. Like I'm a new child now, but it's all real. It's not it's not an imagination in a movie, me wanting it to be real. This is real. And I don't know, there's so much, I'm like shivering because it's just like, it's so exciting. It's completely thrilling and exciting to know that and understand that. Talk about your worries and anxieties being lifted. It's not only that, it's become like turn that into joy for, you know, this experience. And I don't even know where it's going. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what more is like, but I know it's great. And I know I'm excited as all heck for it. So that's not like me to ever say things like that.
Sounds like you're on an adventure.
Yeah, that's true. The one that you paved a way. Like here's an adventure, and it's the one you've been looking for, and it's the one that's gonna answer all of your prayers and dreams come true. It sounds so silly to say it that way, and a little bit cliche and cheesy, but it's the truth. Like it's the absolute truth. That's yeah. And it's all because of you. Oh, wait, wait, I want to end yet. Because that's the main part of this. That's the biggest part. Like when Lolita says, and it's all because of you. And you're like, I wrote down, it's the man of the hour, the man of the year, the man of the party, or the, you know, Times man of the year. This is the man of the life, though. Like this whole life, this is the man of your life. Like this is the hero. And you're the one who's going to give this to us because of our loving devotion and listening to you. You're giving this to us. That's the big thing that everyone needs to realize, that they might be missing that part of it. Like sometimes, like they hear us say it, but are they getting that part? This is all coming from you, because of you. You're the Acharya guru who's delivering the prima, all these fancy words that the books say, but he's giving you this relationship, this love. It's coming from him. He's like literally taking your hand and the Lord's hand, and like you used to say, and putting it together, and now you can go frolic together hand in hand off into your lovely little life and world, like, you know. And that's what you're doing. You're the minister, like, who's marrying us. And that's the biggest important part that has to be understood, that you can't get married to the Lord without Srila Haridas, the minister, performing this this union, and this union of you two. So they have to understand that part. So thank you so much.
I couldn't even give you that. That has to be given by God, that realization.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, it's amazing for me to hear that, actually, to hear that's your actual experience. The privilege the Lord has given me, just his as a servant, to represent that kind of thing, and you to realize it. And it's like that honor was given to Jesus, And you're saying, for a guy like, with a t-shirt, unbelievable, man, say, that's, yeah, unbelievable.
But it's
I'm
happening.
actually, huh?
It's happening though. That's the best part. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, but it's happening. So yeah, it's hard to wrap your brain around it. People are having a hard time. I get it. It's huge. The most massive thing that you could ever have your brain try to wrap itself around. But you gotta do it.
And you guys are declaring it. That's massive. I mean, to actually say that publicly.
Well, it's the truth though. So
yeah.
what am I gonna lie about it? I mean
yeah. Well, that's what a bona fide guru is supposed to be like. You're either it or not, man. It's like, people think it's only for Jesus, but Jesus was speaking to living people. This is what you don't get. Krishna was speaking, he was alive, speaking to a living person. He was alive speaking. That's the Guru Parampara. By being in like that concept, Jesus says, be in me, I in you, we in the Father. And that's the bona fide guru. He was a living person. They were in him. And see, that's the way it works. And even when you go through the verses, I mean, when I was going through the book of John, I was getting it through being in John's verses, like I was in, obviously from another life, I had some kind of thing, living mercy like you're getting now, because I could just go right into the book. I was in the verse, and the verse was in me, like loving that verse, relishing that. And then we in the Father, just boom, like bam, right into God. So so that's it's rare. I mean, it's rare to find somebody that the Lord is working like that. The scriptures even say it's not in every life you get a bona fide guru. Yeah, and you see that we're doing it's not that you're getting a Moses type trip or Prabhupada trip, with the rules, right? Because you see, that's not the inner meaning. The Lord rejected all that. Even in Prabhupada's books, he writes about the Lord rejected that, yet he taught it. See? Because, the Lord inspired him to teach that level. But still, within those books, now we extract that the essential message, and the result is life's ultimate goal, because we preach the way to that actually pleases the Lord. The Lord ain't really fully pleased to follow that part. If he rejects it, come on, man, that ain't very really, that great, See, we got to see that Lord Caitanya is God. He's actually the Lord. And so what he likes, he tells us. He's telling us, I like this, I don't like this. And that's how we learn. He comes as an example. He taught us what he likes as God and what he likes as a devotee, because he was both. Isn't that amazing? What a teacher. Yeah. So I have my privilege and your privilege. We just teach what he taught, and share. It's the most powerful information that anybody can get in this whole universe. It gives you life's ultimate goal. See, for everybody, it's life. If you're a lizard, it doesn't matter what body you got participating in this Maya's drama here. Being a good guy or a bad guy around it. But ultimately, it's life's ultimate goal for all of you, all of us, is love of God. See, you think God himself would like us to suffer and to have miseries and ego trips and all of this. This is all to do with the illusion, the material, the shadow that everybody is taking shelter of. Now we're taking shelter of the transcendental Lord and his teachings, his pastimes, his names, and ecstasy. Nothing but benefit comes. This is why this is the only real purification for the universe. Not vitae or rules or regulations and all that. It's this understanding, okay? This knowledge, this transcendental happiness. It's everything. It's amazing, man. Amy's so cute. Isn't she cute? You know, when she first started coming, she looked like a Barbie doll to me. You know, like kind of like a doll, but beautiful Barbie doll. Now she looks like a living Barbie doll. I love it, man. Life is in that doll, man. Yeah. So anyway, let's see. See, and so anyway, the verse, okay, the verse is, okay. Yeah, this, God, this is so amazing, so great. I love this stuff, man. Okay, what else we got here? Completely surrendering. See, so completely surrendering to this path. See, that's why you're realizing these things. You're surrendering completely because you see it works. It's wonderful. Why not? You surrender from your heart. You know, you found the best of the best, connoisseurs. Why would you be satisfied with a lesser wine when you got the ultimate wine? You know, that gives you an intoxication that has karma free. Yeah. And the revelations that come from that, like what you guys are expressing here, which are amazing, actually. I'm astounded. Like, yeah. Yeah, surrendering, certainly. See, certainly, jivanti, live. Sata mukaratitam or something. Declared by the great realized devotees. Bhavadhyaya vartam, discussions about you. See, declared by the great devotees, this is the best path, is to hear discussions about you from a genuine, real, self-realized soul. See, declared, see, with the mouth, preached, not declaring, these people declaring something else. Declaring that you don't have to hear from a self-realized soul. Or they say it hypocritically. Oh yeah, you got to hear from us. We're self-realized soul. But you're not. They're declaring it, but not, it's hypocrisy still. We're here to get you out of the hypocritical stage. Just like the Pharisees, they're hypocrites, right? Oh yeah, we're the gurus of the people. We take you to God, but they don't. Not yet. You need a Jesus, right? He took you to God. He was self-realized soul. He'd take you to a certain point that he brought you. So now we fine-tune it. See, the best of all path is you hear from a self-realized soul about the name, the pastimes, the quality of Krishna. How do you know this is really real, that's a realized soul? Well, you get the result, you get revelation, you get realization, you get that love of Krishna. Therefore, you know, right? You know. That's knowing. That's why you can preach like this. Otherwise, you get it, because you know. You know, the whole world will go after you for saying that. Maya doesn't want anybody to know that, because if they really hear a person declaring that, like you just did, She's finished. She knows it. That's why she tests you and everybody else. That's why they react like that. You're going to get, oh, you do that publicly? Pooh, boy, you're going to get tomatoes. Expect it. She don't want people to know that. Are you kidding? Then they would get free. But she does want them to know. She doesn't, but she just makes sure that you really appreciate this path. You know? Otherwise, if you keep the hypocrisy and you keep that in your heart, see, it's like some devotees, you want to keep a little bit of the hypocrisy there. It destroys them and other people. And no. I don't care how much you hate my preaching when you're in that mood, you know. Doesn't matter, man. I mean, we're here to cut it out, man. So you can be, you know, a real protector of the devotees too. You know, we're here to train people like that. Ah, great. Oh, I like this word for word stuff. Ooh, what else is in here? Bhavadiya, discussions about you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. See, discussions about you. And you see the next part of that sentence? Discussions about you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. See, discussions of you. See, not just discussion. See, everything is a discussion of Krishna. That's why, see, in the highest realization, Lord Caitanya said, everything's speaking about Krishna. But what are they discussing? How? You know, see, if you're discussing in the illusion, you're not very clear. See, not clear. And people are unclear listening to you. It's like you're trying to get directions. Oh, yeah, how do I get to Vrindavan? Oh, yeah, person's never been to Vrindavan. Oh, let's see, I want to, false ego is what? Oh, I want to act as an expert that I know, right? That's your gurus out there. How, you know what you're asking when you go to ISKCON and Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Samiti, or the Radhakund Babajis, or any religious institution, Catholics and all that. You're asking, how do I get to the kingdom of God that you're representing? And if you're a Vaishnava, you're representing Radha and Krishna, right? Oh yeah, you do this. Yes, Varnashram Dharma. That's what we were taught and all of that stuff. Is that really, that's like beating around the bush still, right? That was rejected by Lord Caitanya. So for those ready to move on, it is okay, you see the Lord, you see the verse there? You believe in Prabhupada's books? Well, he didn't teach us. Well, yeah, because that's the way it is. First there's addition and subtraction, and then there's trigonometry. Isn't that the way life works? First there was Moses teaching rules, regulations, mandates for hard hearts. And then there was a Jesus. Do you want to move on? No, we're going to stay with the old. You Vaishnavas, you same thing? Are you still like that? Are you like that? You want to stay with the old teaching and the other teaching, or you want to move on? You ready to move on? Am I not telling you what Lord Caitanya actually said? Oh, actually, that's external bhakti. That's external bhakti. Tell me something more, something to attain more quickly. The ultimate goal of life. Yeah, okay, you guys had 50 years to follow Varnashram Dharma and these gurus teaching and promoting Varnashram Dharma. Anybody out there in those groups ready to move on? Yeah, am I not telling you right from Prabhupada's books the deeper truth? They can't tell you, obviously, because they're not. Am I not preaching from Prabhupada's books? If it's in there, obviously it's a deeper teaching. It's postgraduate? Okay, anybody ready? Well, Amy's ready. She didn't even have any study there. She's just following what it says there. She didn't think, I'm not qualified to follow this path because I got to go and do Varnashram Dharma a whole lifetime. She's just greedy. I just looking for happiness. I just want to get out of this terrible like life here, with not knowing the truth, and just being bewildered by all these people with all this hatred and anger and just jealousies and meanness and I've had it, man. Somehow or other, she, came in a basket on our doorstep. And you all are like that, you came on the basket. So I saw these baskets here and I thought, okay, let's raise these kids. And now you're growing up. See, here you grow up and see, like the problem in the material world is when the kids grow up, then you lose that Ross that you had. They grow up and they were so cute when they were smaller. And then they grow up and a lot of times they don't care. Well, I'm sorry, thank you very much, but we're going to go get married and do this now. We don't really, and especially if you get into this, they really don't want you, It's like, we're not interested, right? Yeah. Here, you guys grow up and I get friends. I love it, man. You grow up, man. Now I got friends to play with, man. Yeah, this is great, man. Yeah, we're like on the same page, We know what life is really about, and we love it. We love the same kind of thing. Birds of a feather flock together, man. Yeah, a lot of people they don't like this, Even the Christians, there's one Christian lady here. I thought, well, maybe we can have talks and stuff, but she's not interested. Don't like chanting, just pray with me, pray, pray. Who needs to pray? Everything works out. I just follow this. No, I got to pray, Pray. I don't have to pray for anything, man. The Lord knows even Jesus taught that. You just pray, thy will be done on earth as it is in the heaven. There you go. But they're all praying. No, pray, give me this. She wants to pray. Give me a man. I want a man. Give me money. Pray with me. Pray for this. Pray for that. Pray. My God, man. Don't you have faith in God? Don't you know he knows everything in your heart? Let's just chant, man. Let's just relish the name. Everything comes from that, man. You don't have to pray for nothing. Just taste the name and happiness. And the Lord says, oh, my devotee, what, you think he doesn't know what we need and all that stuff? What do we need to pray for? See, this is the prayer is automatic. And, I'm just, when I start chanting, I start tasting that name, man. Then the praying is like, oh, Lord, you're here. Oh, man, here's my heart. Oh, I pray. I just want to give you my heart. Just so nice to be with you. That type of thing. Sometimes it's, maybe I get another Bitcoin or two. It wouldn't be, it's a good time to get it, Sometimes it gets in there a little bit. I ain't perfect. I told you, I'm just a person, man, with a t-shirt. But the Lord, I don't know why. I kind of feel like those brothers. Like, why does the Lord want to hang around? I'm not perfect, man. I still might want a little this and a little that. Still like my little coffee, man. It took away my alcohol. I used to have a beer a day, and now I don't even want that. Take away my happiness. That's all right. Thy will be done. Not my will, Lord, thy will. If you want to, good, less problems. See, you don't have to be. All you have to do is be with those who have the mercy of the Lord. Isn't that really the secret? We have the mercy of Lord Caitanya, Prabhupada, the disciplic line. That's all we need. That's what the verse. See, surrendering to this. I know just by coming here, I just tell you what Bhaktivinoda said. He said, I don't even want to follow all those rules and regulations perfectly, and I can't do it. But I know if I sit at the feet of the Vaishnavas and hear Hari Kirtan talks about Krishna like this verse, and somehow or other we got the situation here, man. The Lord is working here to give us the results of being in this verse and getting the results so that we can teach this path to the world. Can you imagine if these Vaidis understood the gurus or their followers, or who will take whoever comes first, so they can teach also the real path to those who don't know this path? It's all in Prabhupada's books too, for God's sake. The God in you's sake. He's just waiting to be born. He wants to come out of that canal. He's stuck in there. See, we're from the outside. You ever see those breached births or something where they can't get them out? You know, you got to pull them out a little bit. So, you know, they want to come out. He's stuck in the canals of most of these Vaidhi bhaktis. So we got to, from the outside, kind of just kind of get, come on, squeeze, push, push. And we're pulling. We got to just convince people, push a little bit, and we'll pull the rest out.
They become a little bit lighter when the proud is off.
Oh yeah, you'll be so much happier. Just surrender. Just deal with it, man. Just you know, accept the Lord is working here, man, and He's using us. If you come here and surrender to what's going on here, man, you're going to be happy, forever happy. You'll be, you know, the happiness is chanting the holy name in ecstasy. You know, every day I realize more about that. You know, it's like today, it was like, wow, Lord, this is great, man. That's it. It made me realize even more how great it is. You know, every day I go, my God, I thought I realized the full extent of how great this chanting is and being close to you. And I even realized it even more. Amy knows what I'm talking about. Fani says, she reminds me of Janaki. It's lovely to hear devotees sharing comments. Yeah. Yeah, Janaki is like that. Also, oh, such a wonderful, pure-hearted person. Unbelievable. I get, you know, so many Amy Roses and Lalitas. Look, Shamaguri comes here every day, you know, surrendering her heart, you know, feeling the happiness here. You know, even though she struggles, I know she struggles. It'll be worth it there, Shamaguri. Whatever struggles you have, don't worry. Just keep hanging out here, and you'll see faith grows where rosemary goes. Rosemary, put Radharani. Radharani is here. Wherever she goes and comes. Yeah, go ahead there.
I don't worry, Gurudev.
Good.
I don't worry.
That's great. Oh.
For me, the only worst thing to do in my life is coming here and listen and chant, be with the devotees when they come and give classes. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you're like, that's everybody. Oh, we're all like that now. We're spoiled brats. Especially Gohari. He's the real brat, actually. I'm the spoiled brat. You're all spoiled, but I'm the brat. You're nice spoiled. You come and you're respectfully spoiled. I'm the brat. What else is it? Yes. Yes. See, situated discussions about you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, situated in their own positions. See, what is your position? Well, if you're just honest, I'm just actually a Sudra, man. I can't give all these things up. So you just come in your position. What is your position? Well, this is what I'm doing and all that. Just come here and listen to these discussions. In your position. You know, better not to be a false renunciate, man, because that you get pride and you don't know your position. It's better to be honest. A lot of these gurus should be shoe salesmen, really, to be honest with you, pizza deliverers. They're really not qualified for that position. But because they're dishonest in that way, they can't come here. See, you can, because you're situated in your positions, right? They're in the wrong positions. That position has given them false ego. Therefore, they can't come and do what you did because you're situated in your position. That's why the lower classes, the more humble classes, come first. These people in religion, we got to free the captives. You're captivated by your false egos, by being in a position. You're corrupted by the opulence. Just like the politicians, right? Look at the politician. Come on, man, this is Kali Yuga. You don't think you're going to be corrupted by getting a position in religion? What, they take obeisances and worship of disciples, and you don't have love of Krishna? Are you kidding? You don't think you're going to be corrupted? Of course, you cannot help it because we're tasters. You got to taste something. If somebody's giving you a ras potential, see, by the experience, oh, let me give you the ras. I'll be your worshiper and you be my guru. See, there's a ras exchange, and it's all false. It's called false prestige. That person can't give you God, not yet. And you're going to think, oh, well, look at these person. Oh, oh, wow, this does feel good. See, false prestige. Hey, nobody, you got to follow this path, man. You got to get a higher taste, man. You know, even look what you guys give me this honor and this privilege. See, you're saying you're realizing all these things. You think this would be happening unless I was tasting something else? That keeps me free of that. It's poison to be, to be adored. Only God, only God can really have that be privileged. That's why a lot of these they can only God can be like that. Well, he needs a representative here who understands things as they are. I know unless he's here, I would not be able to take such worship and praise and honor. Are you kidding? If I didn't see that it's the Lord protecting you and protecting me and the whole situation. I just look over there what it does, and I see they are disqualified from coming here just because of that. But you guys don't have that obstacle, so you get into the kingdom first. You could see, Jesus taught this verse here. Even the whores will get into the kingdom of God before you Pharisees. You got pride, false prestige, and you're proud of your material understanding of the Vedas, materialistic level of it. See, even the whores, they come and they listen to me with an open heart. See, they go in first. That's why you guys go in first, right? It's always the same thing. You see, you got the same situation that was there with Jesus, don't you? See, same verse. You get in, you can see you're in and they're out still, huh? Must be bona fide here, huh? Must be preaching the real thing, huh? They can't preach this. They can't be this situation. See, we got that situation here. It's been revived. It was here 2,000 years ago, and it was here 550 years ago, and it's here again. It wasn't fully here with Prabhupada because he didn't preach the deeper, more confidential message yet. He left that for us. Now, this is a pastime of the Lord of deliverance, full deliverance, not little increment. Well, we'll get you this stage. Oh, yeah, do the Varnashram Dharma stage. That was rejected by the Lord. That's why you see, you got to go on. Deeper, a little bit more. A little bit more. What else is in this verses here? Situated in their own positions. Sutri Gatam, received orally. Yeah, see, just stay in your position and get it orally. Forget this reading thing. Who's bringing up reading stuff? Some people, devotees are bringing up reading stuff. I got to read more. No, you got to hear it, situate it, come here, follow this verse, man, follow this word. You see, am I not explaining the verse as it is? You follow this word, you're following the verse. Otherwise, you'll be reading that verse and not understanding it and following that way. You see, the verse says orally. I even tell you, you want to read, you chant the verses orally and pray for the mercy that the Lord will awaken your heart. And that will come very quickly here by hearing. I love that. Orally, orally, orally. See? I could say something, but it would sound nasty. But I mean it related to Krishna. Lalita knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to say it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hey, what happened to Amy? Amy, where are you, man? Uh-oh, I hope I didn't offend her or something. No. Where's Amy? I can't
He's
get
not
any.
easily offended. It's not a Heidi.
But it's actually a perfect way. It's a perfect saying, you know. Yeah. Okay. You're going to? Okay. See you there. Thank you, Chamagori, for coming. All right. Orally. And then Tanu, Vak, Manu, Bi, something like that. By the body, words and mind. By the body, words and mind. Those who almost always, oh my incorporeal Lord, beyond perception, unlimited, oh my unconquerable Lord, beyond perception and unlimited independent. That's why you see people think that God is the great mystery. See, he's inconceivable beyond all perception. That's why we have a very hard sell here. How do you sell this path that is inconceivable and beyond perception to give you perception of the imperceivable and the unconquerable? He's actually unconquerable, except you come under the tunnel. This is the narrow gate. This is the way you get. You will know that one who is beyond the perception of the material senses. Only this way. From a person who knows that unconquerable, who has conquered him. Because of that, what? What is the only thing that conquers the Lord? Loving, ecstatic devotion to that Lord. That's why you either get it here or you got it from another life. And even if you got it from another life, you probably need some help here. So it can grow. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be in a situation where this can grow? You know, it's like a plant that doesn't want to be planted in fertile soil. You know, could you imagine? And some devotees do that. They want to stay on the outside. And then gradually the Maya takes over. Yeah, these verses are, I probably should stop here because it's getting late, but it's hard. Those who almost always, oh my unconquerable Lord, beyond the perception and unlimitedly independent. See, unlimitedly independent. You cannot conquer him in any other way unless you follow the way of these acharyas teach. You listen to a self-realized soul about that imperceptible Lord that becomes perceptible to you because you receive orally that glorification from a devotee who's realized that imperceptible Lord. What happened to Amy?
Her phone died, she writes. Her phone
Oh,
died.
she read. Oh, her phone died. Oh, you were on your phone. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, my phone died. Okay, good. As long as I didn't offend you, because then my life would be over. I don't want to, I'm afraid to offend devotees like you. Are you kidding? You know, my life would be over. It's so close to the Lord. That's why I'm tough on those who do stupid things. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, why don't we take a break? Huh? Yeah, poor Lalita, she's been all morning, you know, classes.
Guru Maharaj, don't, how do you say that?
Don't say
Don't feel
that.
sorry for me for
Don't
things
feel
that I like. Feel sorry for me for the things I don't like.
Just joking. Everything's pretty much a joke at this point, you know. Amy, you could never offend me. I'm always in awe and wonder of your words. You are too amazing for my words. Yeah, you know, it's so funny. That's the way I feel about you, Amy. Yeah, it's so amazing, you know. Yeah, you know, you got the mercy of the Lord, you know. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing to see people have the mercy of the Lord. They're amazing. It's awe. It's like, wow, it's amazing. Hey, Vedic Way,
But
thank you for coming.
descends in her. We see the Lord descending in her, and
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just so wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic. Yeah. So, yeah. Hare Krishna, everybody. Play the song. Huh? Okay, thank you on TikTok there. You know, since you can't hear the song, I'll just end it here. Oh, we got 10 people steady today. That's good. Maybe we get some followers here. Let's see how many people gave us likes. Let's see. We got, 759 viewers. Yeah, it doesn't say how many likes. Oh, I had 100 and something likes, 130 likes. That's good. That doesn't mean those viewers stayed. They come and they scroll, look for a minute, and then move on. It's all right.
They got some vibes.
Yeah, they get some vibes, man. You know. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Govinda, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga, Nityananda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga, Vishvambara, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Gauranga, Gaurachandra. Okay, Haribo everybody. See you later. Alligator.